Hi everyone, I'm Sophia Hawley and I'm going to lead you through a 5-minute practice of releasing tension in the neck and the shoulders. You'll hear me offer some options because we all have very different experiences in our neck and our shoulders, and so feel free to do what works best for you. So we'll start here by simply looking over towards the left. And you can extend your gaze as far over as feels useful or available to you. And then bring that gaze all the way back to the center and look over to the right. Right, and we'll do that just one more time. So I have a tight neck and shoulders, so for me, I feel something when I do this. You may or may not, but we're gonna add on a bit. Right. If you like, you can keep doing this. Another option is to take full circles, which would mean you just roll your head in one direction in the intensity that you please. So it could be a little bit of a smaller circle or a much bigger circle. And if possible, you can let your teeth part slightly. So your bottom teeth release down from your top teeth. We'll go in the other direction if you haven't already. Okay, and then we'll just slowly, no hurry, come back to the center. We'll add on just a little bit here. So when you're ready, you can bring your arms like a cactus. Feel free to lift your chest and bring your elbows back behind you and perhaps even look up towards the ceiling. And then in your own time, drawing your palms together, maybe even your forearms together, right? So we'll continue this movement. So it's an opening and a lifting of the chest, and you can go as deep as you like, if you will. And then draw the palms together, maybe elbows touch, though that's a bit more challenging perhaps. We'll keep going like this. So let's do 5 more. So this one here is 5. And this is 4. You can even bow your head down when you come to this little forward fold. And this is 3. And this is 2. And then finally, we come to the last one. And then we'll release the hands back onto the thighs or maybe down by your sides. Okay, so now getting a little bit more into the neck like we started with. We'll bring the left ear towards the left shoulder and then feel free to reach your left arm wide, or pardon, your right arm wide off to the right. You might stay here, or you might wrap that right arm back behind you, just like you're placing your hand on your low back. And feel free to also take your left hand up and over onto your right ear, just to give you a little assistance here. You don't need to pull your head. Just let the weight of your hand release to perhaps increase the stretch. Looking up towards the ceiling as you keep your hand where it is. And then looking down towards the floor. And one more just like this, looking up towards the ceiling. And then looking down towards the floor. And coming right back through the center, we'll bring our head back to neutral and take it to the other side. So now right ear towards right shoulder. And then taking the right arm up and over, giving your head a little assistance here to deepen the stretch perhaps. Take your opposite hand and perhaps wrap it behind the back. And if I happen to get rights and lefts wrong, I apologize. Just make sure you're doing a different side now. And then we'll look up towards the ceiling. And then down towards the floor. And again, like this, up towards the ceiling. And then down towards the floor. And then bring your head back to center. Unravel so the arms float down by the sides. We'll do shoulder rolls for 3, for 2, and for 1. And then we'll take a moment now that we're perhaps slightly more loose and simply reach the arms up by the ears. You can turn the palms towards one another and spread the fingers. And this is a little bit more energizing Press down through your hips so you're rooted and solid. Lengthen your fingertips up towards the ceiling and perhaps look up at the ceiling. If the shoulders feel tight at all or tense, feel free to widen the hands. We'll be here for 3 breaths. And then we'll lower the arms down.